Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to be doing readings for you today. Yes, I put my beautiful orange scarf on my table, so I know it's really bright, but it's autumn. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Alright, so today we're talking about how the past is affecting you, my beautiful ones. Now, what came in is the door to romance. 33. I feel like I need to say that this is going to be specifically affecting some of you, okay? Along with it came the card of attachment, and I'm going to read that right here. But there's a very fertile, I don't know, there's a time of fertility when it comes to relationships that's really opening up to you right here. Okay, it almost feels like a card apart from the rest of the reading, but not. It is linked, as in everything that we've been talking about this week. Everything that you do is linked. Okay, even as far apart as certain things can feel, they really are all linked together. Okay, who you are, how emotionally you react to things. It is all linked together. So you have 33, which is 6 and 5, that's 11, angel numbers. So you're definitely getting, again, a lot of help from your angel friends. A lot of help, Pisces. So I'm going to read the card of attachment and not the door to romance. This is a perceived need and a choice to let go. Now, some of you are going to say maybe it's letting go of the door to romance, but I think it's letting go of maybe perceived things that are stopping you from unlatching or like putting the key into that cage to open it up to yourself, okay? It says this is saying that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old, unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, and healthy, authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Now, before I continue, I actually asked Spirit to let me know with the tarot deck here what this door to romance, and it actually gave me the Empress card. I believe like there's a really fertile time for you. This is a fertile time for you to open up to new things, including relationships. A lot of us say we're through with relationships. Oh, I'm not going there again. But I feel that the work that you are doing on yourself, regardless of whether or not you know this is leading you to relationships, it is. It's going to ultimately get you there. Okay? All right, Pisces. So I'm going to shuffle the spellcasting oracle cards. So I do 2 readings a day, Pisces. There's another card that came out for today. I will be looking at it later. If you would like to see that, please make sure to subscribe. They're standalone readings, but seeing them both together gives you that little extra maybe that you've been longing for. Blessings. Look at that. Okay. So let's see here, Pisces. When you desire someone else to experience the world through the sacred eyes of sanctity, honor, and gratitude, then you offer them a great blessing. This is a wonderful way to work with pure energies of the universe and to attract a cornucopia of abundance in your life. Remember that everything you send out comes back to you threefold, so open yourself up to receive great blessings from your guides, angels, and great masters. I told you that number 11, master number of angels and guides, okay? So open yourself up to that. As you say prayers for the world, dedicate candles, partake in yoga, read spiritual books, chant, burn incense as you raise your vibration and truly light up your life and ultimately the world. Okay, so it is, you know what? The thing that's been coming through since yesterday, and I think it's for today, I'm almost positive, is that a lot of us put in prayer, like we associate prayer to a certain religion, but prayer is a form of meditation. And I really encourage you to pray for yourself, pray for others, pray for just the act of just being quiet and linking your hands together, closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and wishing great energy onto somebody is such an act of high vibrational frequency, okay? It's something that I don't do. I say meditation, but I think I'm going to start doing prayers. I know we're getting into the I remember my grandmother's coming in right now saying, she used to always tell me as a child, and I'm remembering this now, she used to say, when you think of somebody who has passed, it's because they require your prayers. And I think those are linked. I think she was right and wrong all at the same time. In other words, when you pray for those people, they come in. And if you think of them, you pray for them and they come in some more. So it's kind of that circle that just keeps coming in, Pisces, okay? This is saying, be grateful. The more grateful you are, the more open you become, okay? This is a high vibrating energy. This is not. These are chains, and this is liberating yourself from those chains. And since we're talking about our past here, it's something that I highly recommend you do at this point. Okay, so let's see here. I have these beautiful Tarot by Tarot cards. Ooh, I'm going to try and shuffle them here because as you can see, my camera is tied to this table, so I'm going to try not to bounce you around so much, Pisces, just to make your viewing experience a little more enjoyable. Although I don't know what you're thinking of this orange. I love orange, so maybe it's coming off as red. Okay. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands. Ooh, fire energy. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Wands with the orange. It's beautiful. To me, it speaks autumn. It speaks fire. It speaks that passionate part of you that's begging to be looked at, begging to take a risk. Okay? We're here to live our lives, Pisces. We're not here to do it perfectly. We're here to learn. We're here to do things. We're here to make progress, okay? When you stagnate, that's when you repeat things over and over again. When you stay stuck in a pattern or thing that you've learned it's not really serving you, you repeat things over and over again. This is going forward. This is putting your heart out there, your love out there, your life, I don't know, your life-risking abilities, I guess. That sounded wrong. That's why I'm not saying it. It's not like putting your life at risk. It's like just, how can I say this properly, Spirit? Life is made to be lived. Life is made to be lived to the ultimate, okay? To the point where you feel comfortable as well, you know, but sometimes it's nice to step out of that a little bit. I'm not into, you know, taking unnecessary risk with my life. Some people do a lot of things and they figure, why not? I'm here to live. But I leave all of that up to you. You know best. You know best how to live your life and what you want to do with it, okay? What I consider a risk and what others consider a risk are very different things. And that's the wonderful thing about living your life here. You get to choose what you want and how you do it, okay? Six of Swords, right. All about transitioning. And this, again, I feel like a sense of resistance a little bit, like a protection. I feel this is you protecting your inner child. I really do. It's protecting that child because we're talking about the past, right? I feel that you're protecting something that... I feel it's hard to let go of the way you thought of things. But that saying keeps coming back. If you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, that's how you define, they'd say insanity, but I'd say just repeating the same thing over and over again. So at one point, you are protecting your child. You have to integrate that child within you and just do it. I heard something yesterday as well, and of course now it's coming back, that I thought this is going to be part of today's reading, was as children, because I always say, do as children would do. They take a bite out of life and they love everything. And somehow most of the children know how to escape getting hurt. A lot of us have survived childhood. I would say the percentage is big. The thing about childhood, or the way that I see it, they were saying, what was it? When you're told to invent a game as children, you get together and you all just start doing it, right? You'd invent a game and you'd make it up as you go along and you just make the rules. If you have a bunch of adults who are inventing a game, what's going to happen? People are going to start going into discussion. They're going to write things down. They're going to make rules. They're going to try and figure it all out before they even start. As children, they just do. And this is the thing that you must try and do as well, Pisces. Okay? Oh, I think I have a birdie who's tapping on my bird feeder right at the door. As you've noticed, you're not in the same room this week. Yeah, you're not. Okay, so we had a bunch of cards. Yeah, we had a bunch of cards kind of flip in my hand. We're going to take a quick look. You have the Ten of Swords. And it's not even... I know it's her sitting there and there's like a body being released, but I actually feel like the way I looked at it right away, it's like she's being pinned down to the ground. And even her energy or essence is still stuck there. I feel that you have been released. You have been told that you can release from the things that you don't need, but somehow you're still stuck. Okay? With this Ten of Swords. And there's the Judgment. You keep looking up and going, release me. You see you putting your arms up going, please help me. And they're blasting you so loud, letting you know that you have all you need to release you. The Magician came out this week. Okay? Look at this. The tears. The tears of replenishing this beautiful Ace of Cups. It is the saddest kind of Ace of Cups that I've seen. But the tears that fall from you are actually replenishing you, helping you find your way out of these places that are causing you so much grief. Okay? The act of releasing through tears, through fear, the things that you hold on to so dearly, trying to keep it all together, as soon as you stop trying to hold on so tightly, that you take a little more risk, that you go after what you want, that you stop asking, how can you help me, instead of asking, how can I help myself? The Judgment card is about being accountable for your actions. Okay? It's accountability. It's time for you to sit and go, okay, what have I done so far to get myself out of this and into the next phase? Okay? I feel that the answer is so close to you, Pisces, that you can taste it. I feel that even you've gotten a glimpse of the answer. You have. I have the Knight of Pentacles underneath here. And I feel the Knight is saying, this has been a long road. And you're looking at the details. But right now they're showing me that I've gotten a Seven of Cups too as I've been like shuffling. You're looking at so many options, but not one in particular. I think that you need to really focus. But they were showing me focusing too much on one thing, but not enough on the right thing. If that makes any sense for some of you. It's like you're focusing on the million things that are around you, trying to figure out what's going on. And yesterday we were talking about that, shining a light, a 360 degree on something so that you can really fully understand and finally see and deal with. But the thing is that it feels like you're scanning everything, but you're not focusing on anything in particular. Or when you do focus on something, it's too close to it that you're not seeing the big picture, if that makes any sense. That's what it feels like to me. So, and there are great things just around the corner for you. There's that rejuvenating energy, there's door to romance. If you can simply let go of these attachments that have held you down for so long, I really think that you can find a way out of all of that. You can really find your way into happiness, contentment. You need to release a lot of that. You need to speak to your angel guides and work with them. A lot of us ask, please help me, and they're always trying to help you. But again, I'm having my ancestors, people get help who help themselves, he used to say. In other words, it's help yourself first, and then you'll be able to find the answers that you need, okay? God helps those who help themselves. They used to say that all the time. I never fully grasped what it meant. To him, it was like, pull up your socks and get it done. But it has a whole different meaning here, Pisces. Okay? You have to detach yourself from the old stuff, these old attachments that are holding you down right here with the Ten of Swords. You have to look for the answers with the help of your angel guide. They're definitely trying to give you enough stuff for you to help yourself. And they're telling me, the Magician card came out this week. The Magician in the mirror, this has been coming in. It's almost like it's haunting me all week. And I finally understand. You are the magician. You have all the tools, and I feel that you've received these tools and you don't know what to do with them, like the Seven of Cups. There's too many things. What do I pick up first? It doesn't much matter what you pick up first, Pisces. You're the magician. Look in the mirror. You have the power, not the tools that you're holding. You give the tools their power. You are the one. You are accountable. You. This is a world of free choice. Freedom of choice. Okay? And we're here to learn. It doesn't have to be perfect. Get mad. Get sad. Get angry even if you need to. This is the life you're living. Live it. Live it. This is when they're saying, take a risk, live your life. Don't be so sheltered and scared and protected. Be that kid who makes the rules as they go along. Okay? I hope that this has helped you, Pisces. I am going to, I'm going to close this off, and then I'm going to do the second reading. And I hope that you can join me then. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take good care of yourself, Pisces.